welcome back. Hi. Blah, blah, blah. Hello. Nah, that's too weird. Okay. Hi, and welcome back to Stories Over Tea. Today I am drinking a tea that I got from the supermarket because I am so creative when it comes to my tea drinking selections. But it is really good. You see from the clip from before of me making it. It took me actually a really long time to make that video. But what you do for the booktube, right? Oh God. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie tag. If you cannot tell, I am a newbie. This is my first YouTube video ever being made, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, let's get started. I guess I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about myself before we start with the questions. My name is Sarah, and I love reading books. And I love reading books, and I also love watching booktube videos. And I've been wanting to start a booktube channel for a really long time, but I've always been like slightly hesitant about it because it's a huge commitment, and I don't know, it was like, I always felt like I was either like too young or was not ready yet, or I would like never have time, and I would like have all these excuses of why I shouldn't do it even though I really, really wanted to. So I decided to sit down today and just do it, you know? Just make the dang video. And as you can see, it's going really well. I'm stumbling over my words. I don't know what I'm saying. But that is the rawness of the camera and a first video. Right? Yay! So let's start with questions. Why did you start this channel? Well, I really love videos and books and YouTube and creating, and I love creating and talking about things I'm passionate about, and books are one of the things I'm really passionate about. I love reading. I've been reading for a while, and it's like something really cool about books that just, you know? And there's actually a lot of my friends read books, but not a lot of my friends read the books I read. So, I mean, why not make new friends on the internet, you know, where you can talk about books as freely as you want to, and nobody makes fun of you because you read. Yeah? Cool. This is going off to a great start. Question number 2. What new and fun things can you bring to BookTube? I don't know. I can bring myself, and I can bring my personality to BookTube. I'm just here to share my love of books and to engage in a community that I have heard is amazing, so I really just wanted to join. Question number 3. What are you excited for? I am excited for making new videos, talking about books, and basically doing what the booktuber does, and drinking lots of tea. Question number 4, why do you love reading? I love reading because it's just a new way to consume stories. Stories have always been the key to like my passion, because I also love movies and TV shows, and you'll see some of that on this channel too. I love songs that tell stories, and I love really diving into each character and seeing like what different people do in different scenarios and different worlds, and it's so fascinating to dive into an author's imagination and to read about what they wrote, and it just transfers me to a whole different part of the universe that like have never been explored, because like what if Harry Potter is real and somebody like actually documented it? Like, you know, I mean, obviously I know Harry Potter isn't real, sadly. But I mean, like, it's just so fascinating to read about Hogwarts and to read about like a world that could be, you know? Hopefully that made sense. Okay, next question. What book series got you into reading? This one's really easy. Percy Jackson. Let's see if I can. Okay. Percy Jackson was the book that got me into reading. It's the book that changed my whole life. I think if I hadn't read Percy Jackson, then like I wouldn't be where I am making this booktube video with all these magnificent books around me. I really loved this book. Got me in through like some really hard times in my life as a young child, and I just love it so much. Okay, the next question is, what questions would you ask to your favorite booktuber? I would honestly ask them like how they find the time to make all these videos, because I see people like post like 2 videos a week, and it took me like 1 week just to find time to film this video right now with like school and everything. But hopefully I will stay consistent with booktube. Make sure to keep me accountable. And if you guys have like any tips of like how to like post videos regularly, how to come up with ideas for videos, comment down below and I'll be sure to check them out, because I'm really new and I embrace that, and I would love to learn about like what tips and tricks you guys have. So the answer to that question kind of leads me into the next one, like what challenges do you think you'll face with booktube? And I honestly think it's going to be the time and the ideas of posting videos regularly, and I will probably post videos regularly. I'm thinking maybe every other week, just to like start out, like ease myself in. I don't want to like go ahead and do like 2 videos a week and like be super overwhelmed and not keep up with it. So I want to just like ease myself in. That is the plan, at least. So when did I start reading? I started reading a lot later than most people because I'm dyslexic and it took me a really long time to actually learn how to read. But once I did, I fell in love, I mean, obviously. So I learned fully how to read in 3rd grade. That was when I fluently learned how to read, and I still had a lot of trouble. So the main year where I like knocked out like most of my books was 5th grade. 5th grade, I jumped really ahead in like the whole like book genre. Like I skipped the whole middle grade like period of time. I mean, I read Percy Jackson, but that was it. I read Percy Jackson and read Harry Potter. That's basically the only 2 like middle grade series I like really like dove into at that time. Oh, and The School for Good and Evil. That one's up there too. I really like that one as well. Love that middle grade book. But then in 5th grade, I just like skipped to young adult. So a lot of people like freak out when I told them like I read Throne of Glass in 5th grade. I read the Lunar Chronicles in 5th grade. I read A Court of Thorns and Roses in 5th grade. I do not recommend, by the way, to read those books in 5th grade. Wait maybe like 5 years after 5th grade. Yeah, so I grew up really fast. When my mom found out I read like Throne of Glass and like A Court of Thorns and Roses in 5th grade, she like freaked out. It was quite a sight. But yeah, that was basically like my whole reading journey, how I got up to this point, and now I'm like here, and I still love young adult books. Young adult books have really like taken a place in my heart. I don't think I'll ever like grow out of young adult books, like ever. Yeah. So last but not least, what kind of books do I read? Well, like I said like 5 seconds ago, I read a lot of young adult. I'll read occasional middle grade. I don't usually read adult unless it's like by my favorite author. They came up with an adult book, and I read it because, I mean, like, and so I read a lot of fantasy as well. I read a lot of contemporary. I love sci-fi, but I don't actually read a lot of sci-fi. Yeah, I don't actually, sadly. Actually, what? Okay, if you have any sci-fi book recommendations, leave them down below because I need to read more sci-fi. God, I love that genre, and yet I probably only read like 2 sci-fi books. Yeah, but fantasy is a big one. Dystopian. I love dystopian books so much. I love futuristic books. I love reading about it. So, thank you guys for watching this Booktube Newbie tag. As you can tell, I'm quite new and I'm quite awkward and I love tea. Yeah, so, like, subscribe. I'll see you next time.